steer ourselves out of this crisis. But who's been in charge of the economy? We need a rescue plan for the middle class. We need to provide relief for homeowners. It's going to take a new direction. If we keep talking about the economy, we're going to lose.
Of the ads airing now are negative. There's a few Spanish language positive ads that are on the air now. Other than that, everything, absolutely everything that's on the air is negative.
Welcome to the world of negative advertising that is the centerpiece of modern U.S. elections. From Columbus, Ohio to Orlando, Florida, Denver, Colorado and Richmond, Virginia, Americans living in battleground states, the ones with enough swing voters to determine the outcome of November's presidential poll, are being subjected to an unusually early flurry of attack ads.
When a president doesn't tell the truth, how can we trust him to lead?
This one supports President Obama.
America.
And when President Obama and Mitt Romney have campaigned at live events around the U.S., they've been just as negative and direct.
Governor Romney was at it again, knowingly twisting my words around.
It's a very strange and, in some respects, foreign to the American experience type of philosophy.
And the mud is sticking to both candidates, according to a new NBC Wall Street Journal poll. The president is viewed negatively by 43% of voters, his second worst rating since taking office. Romney's negative rating of 40% is the worst this poll has recorded for him yet. But by big margins, voters say the bulk of information they've received from both campaigns in the last few weeks has been overwhelmingly negative.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
In Florida, a key bellwether state, already the airwaves are full of very negative advertising, and there's still roughly 3 months to go till polling day.
Mostly from Obama at this point, but Romney's ads are also coming in, and they're all equally negative. It's going to be a very, very ugly campaign.
So will things change long term? Unlikely. The country's so big you need TV to reach all the voters. Plus the bottom line is, although Americans complain about them, all the evidence suggests negative advertising actually works. John Terrett, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Ike! Bob. Ike! Bob. I'm so glad we're friends again, Bob. Yes, Ike. We agree on everything. Let's never separate again, Bob. Never again, Ike. Bob. Ike. Bob. Ike. Will Ike and Bob really live happily ever after? Is the White House big enough for both of them? Stay tuned for a musical interlude. Reuben, Reuben, I've been thinking Bob and Ike now think alike. With the general in the White House, who'd give the orders, Bob or Ike? Let's vote for Adley and John.
Every Republican politician wants you to believe that Richard Nixon is, quote, experienced. They even want you to believe that he has actually been making decisions in the White House. But listen to the man who should know best, the President of the United States. A reporter recently asked President Eisenhower this question about Mr. Nixon's experience.
I just wondered if you could give us an example of a major idea of his that you had adopted in that role as the decider and final.
If you give me a week, I might think of one. I don't remember.
Because
At the same press conference, President Eisenhower said,
no one can make a decision except me.
and as for any major ideas from Mr. Nixon,
if you give me a week, I might think of one. I don't remember.
President Eisenhower could not remember, but the voters will remember. For real leadership in the 60s, help elect Senator John F. Kennedy president.
These are the stakes to make a world in which all of God's children can live, or to go into the dark. We must either love each other or we must die.
Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.